of you may recognize this 3D printed house by SQ4D. If you remember, it's the biggest 3D printed house in America to date, and while a few bigger projects have been started, none have been completed to this level of finish yet. I've made 2 other videos here where I toured the inside, but today we just have this drone footage. You can see even without any landscaping, the building looks very clean, and the black windows and doors and garage accents make the printed concrete. The roof is very ordinary. This project is a great demonstration of how this technology can be used to make a very normal looking house. From a distance, you can't even really tell the layering system of the printed concrete. In my last video where we toured the inside, you can see one of the rooms already has a finish on the interior walls that flattens it out so that even up close, it looks like a regular stucco wall. On the Tavasta house in India, Tavasta elected to cover the entire exterior and interior walls in the stucco. However, for this project, as we get a little closer, you can see they've left the exterior bare to expose the printed concrete layers. So here's the 3D printed house. There's the printer. You can tell it's a gantry style on rails. If you look really closely, you can see the walls are all 3D printed. The layering is relatively even, and it looks like they're about to put up the roof. There's no doubt that the construction industry is going to change. Every other industry is using automation in order to increase efficiency and decrease costs, which in the end allows the consumer to get a better product. So things like 3D printed construction and automation are what's going to drive us forward. And it's going to have the biggest impact on the people that have the lowest quality of living, because by making housing cheaper, people will be able to not live with their parents or afford their own place.
When we were last here a week ago, that roof was sitting right here in a pile of wood. Now it's fully built. The printer was still right there, I guess, from when they had built the house. But now they've disassembled it and moved it over here. And you can actually see when it's broken down, it becomes pretty small. As we walk into the house, you can tell now that the roof is up, it's a lot shadier. It's an easy roof for the people to build. It clearly only took them a week.
You can tell by some of the exposed insulation that this project isn't really finished yet. They still have a lot of work to do on the interior, but the exterior is looking great. This house was printed on site with no use of a tent or structure. When I was first here, the printer was still half assembled on the site and the roof hadn't even been put in yet. But now, they've moved the printer to some other location and made quite a bit of progress. For more information on this awesome project, make sure to check out my other videos where I've toured the inside of this project at various levels of construction. I'll certainly be back again in the future.